Yo, welcome to the first episode of the Trey podcast. I'm your host, Ethan, with my two co-hosts, RJ and Jamari. Y'all say what's up to the people, man.
What's going on?
Yo.
We're going to introduce ourselves. First episode. RJ, I'll let you start it off, man.
All right, man. I'm a Celtics fan. True to the bleed green saying, you know what I'm saying? I became a Celtics fan probably back in 2013. I seen a scrappy kid come out of Oklahoma State, seeing Marcus Smart, and I just said, I want to follow that kid. I think he might be some, And I was kind of wrong. He's cool, but he really got me into being a Celtics fan. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, Jamari.
So I'm a Miami Heat fan. I'm a big fan of Jimmy Butler, Jimmy G Buckets. I follow him everywhere. But I think now Miami will be my home.
Good to hear. Man, as y'all can see from the hat, Clippers fan since I was, as far as I can remember, grew up watching the Lob City Clippers, Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan. Stay with them ever since. Favorite player is Chris Paul, of course. I got the jerseys in the back. Can't even really see them on my camera, but they're up there. And Clippers will not be cursed one day, man. But all right. RJ, you want to go ahead and get us started off with our first topic? We can get right into it.
Really just the Cavs. What do y'all think?
You want to go first?
That Rondo trade, I'll be honest, it was a no-brainer for them.
Yeah.
Because they're one point guard? Darius Garland was literally the only point guard besides
he's not a facilitator.
Leaders. Yeah.
Not a facilitator.
But Rondo has not, especially Rondo has not been good.
No.
He has not been at all. And this whole playoff Rondo thing, I know you think it's a thing still, RJ. It's not a thing anymore. It's not a thing. He was on my favorite team last season. He was a no factor.
I think he was the only move that made sense for them as far as where they are right now. With the young guys they have, they started a lineup with 3 7-footers. You need a facilitator.
Right. But it's been working for them though.
Yeah,
they're looking at the stats right quick.
I don't like that at all.
You don't like what?
Garland isn't a facilitator?
Not for real.
He's
not by nature.
Bro, I think he is. He feeds his big man a lot. Bro, him and Jared Allen, the connection.
No, they I would say they do.
But he's not a facilitator on the level that.
Are we comparing him to Rondo's level, or are we comparing?
Well, they had Rubio starting, so I feel like we have to compare it to Rubio. He's not to Rubio's level.
Yeah, because Rubio's a true point guard. He's a true Garland. I haven't seen enough of him in these past 3 seasons, but I feel like he has the potential to be Rubio plus scoring, but not in the same defensive realm.
You think he'll get to the same facilitating level as Rubio?
He already averaged 7 assists, man.
This might have been Rubio's best year for real.
Yeah, but I'm saying Ricky Rubio was playing but you got to think when you start 3 7-footers, you're gonna have a lot of assists. I just feel like you can't replace his assist numbers with Garland. It's impossible.
Not to say he's not a good playmaker, but he's more scoring.
And which
isn't a bad thing.
Since that's the case, is Garland better than Hero, Ethan?
Yes.
Because we just talked about this.
100%.
Garland is better than Hero.
Bro.
Garland
what is he better than?
Is an all-star.
About passing. So
Garland is an all-star.
Garland is not a better rebounder.
Like RJ just said, Garland.
It don't matter if he's not better. See, when you get too caught up in each stat,
and we can use that for Jimmy Butler then.
You're getting caught up in the stats right now.
When you get caught up in each stat, you forget that Garland's literally just better than Tyler Hero.
At what?
At basketball.
How?
At the whole basketball. Just because he's a better. Okay, so let me ask you this: if someone's a better rebounder, playmaker, assist, everything, but they can't score, that they're not better at basketball.
Tyler is better at everything,
but he's not better
at Garland
scoring.
When did Garland drop 36 in the playoffs? His rookie year.
When were the Cavs good?
When were the Cavs in the playoffs? What do you mean?
So how is Garland good?
You're acting like Hero. No, Jamari. You're acting like the Hero is the best player on that team.
Is Garland is the best player on his team?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Damn near.
And Tyler has better stats all around.
That doesn't mean anything.
Better stats all around.
And he's on a better team. Tyler's already on a better team.
Is
Only thing
the Heat are just better.
Is he even a top 2 player on that team?
No, but you saying Garland
Right.
is.
There is no but.
Actually,
Darius
Garland is
low-key
the best player
carrying
on
his
that
team.
Cavs team. You forget about Colin Sexton. See,
The
he's not
stats
better
are-
than Colin Sexton. He's not even close.
I think Garland's better than Sexton.
No, sir. He's not better than Jared Allen. He's not better than Evan Mobley.
Jared
Evan
Allen
Mobley's
is-
that guy.
He's not better than Evan Mobley?
No, he's not.
Mobley's nice. Mobley's nice. Jared Allen's nice, but
Darius Garland is
Garland's
averaging 19 and a half and 7 assists, bro.
And
Yeah.
check Tyler's stats.
Tyler
Okay.
is 20, 25.
How
and
many
4.
rebounds? How many assists?
2 more rebounds, 3 less assists.
So I think he's better. And he's not even the first option. He's not the
Yes,
second
he's
option.
averaging
matter.
half a point
He's
more.
he's pretty much the
And
number
also,
one
he's
scoring
coming off the
option
bench,
now.
and all they're asking him to do is score.
They're all they only
He's-
ask that he
he's still
chucks
doing other
shots.
stuff,
He
too.
chucks shots
And but what is his field goal?
How many shots do you attempt a game? You think?
Yeah, let's see that.
a game.
Because that's the tell.
And let's look at Garland's. Oh,
I mean,
my
that's
God.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, he's attempting 18 a game.
Off the
Okay.
bench.
How
off
many
the
is
bench.
Garland?
Garland's only attempting 15 starting.
That's exactly. That's 3 less
That's
shots.
3 shots.
taken. And what are their field goal percentages?
That's a better question. I bet Heroes is bad.
Hero
Heroes got to
is-
be like,
Here's only
Hero
shooting.
is bad.
Here's shooting 43% from the
And
field.
what is Garland?
do Garland.
Garland is shooting 48% from the field.
That's a big difference, bro.
So Garland is shooting less shots on more efficiency while he's starting. Hero's coming in
starting.
off the bench
Hero coming
and
off the bench
chucking
chucking.
shots.
And that's okay if that's his role.
That's his
But
role. There's nothing wrong with that. The same thing that Jordan Clarkson does,
play-
Lou
and they're
Will,
two
Jamal
different
Crawford, guys like
positions.
that.
They're two
They are
different
two different
positions.
positions. That's fair.
Way.
That's fair. That's a fair argument.
And if you can check Tyler's starting stats, I would love to pull them up, Ethan, to check his stats when he starts.
His stats when he's starting.
Yes.
I don't think we can check that.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think we can check that. But regardless, it is okay. Which one would you rather have on your team? Do you think Tyler Hero start? You said what?
I want Hero on my team regardless.
Who do you think is a better
Everybody
defender?
needs to play for his mentality. I can find a point guard like Garland.
Mentality. See here, you get me messed up when you start talking about like mentality.
So
and
you don't
impact.
want nobody. So
What
you
does
don't
that
want nobody to
mean?
go get a bucket for you when you need a bucket.
Of course I do. I'm a Celtics fan. We got two. We got 2 of them. But what I'm saying
So what is
is
the problem then?
Tyler Hero's not that guy.
What?
How do we say it?
Tyler
Nah,
Hero
but
is
how do we-
that guy.
If the
Cool.
game's on the line, at the end of the game, I'd rather have the ball in Garland's hands.
What?
Tyler
Oh,
Hero's
bro.
chucking that jump,
Y'all rather
no
have
matter
the
where
ball
he's from.
in hand on him.
Garland's going to make the right decision.
Yeah,
Bro, I seen a highlight of him taking this deep ass 3-pointer for the game, and he missed, and it wasn't even close to being in. So what do you mean?
Okay.
He took that shit from half.
but he has to. Who takes it,
He
Jamar?
missed. Bro,
Who's
I'd rather
taking the
have him
shot?
taking the
bro,
Tyler
you have
Hero.
so many other players that could take that shot.
Who?
On the Cavs?
Yes.
Who?
Let's pull it up.
They need a 3-ball. You want Jared Allen? Evan Mobley?
That's not.
Oh,
I'm
look,
passing it
they
to
didn't
Laurie
even need a
Markkinen to shoot
three-pointer
from
to
half
win.
court. Really?
They didn't
Like,
three-pointer to
why
win.
would I do that?
All you need is a layup.
How much were
And-
they down by?
Bro,
And
they were down
wait,
by
and
2
if the
points.
game's
bro.
you're
They
talking
just-
all this too. If the game's online, who's the Heat giving the ball to?
We have so many players. So many.
Jamar,
It's not going to
stop.
Tyler
It's
Hero.
not Tyler Hero.
He's not shooting
It
that last
can't go to
shot.
Tyler for a 3. I want it in either Tyler or
Jimmy Butler's not passing that bitch, bro.
Jimmy
Come on.
Butler shooting.
Jimmy has passed game winners to Tyler, and I've seen it. Do I have to pull it up?
You know what I'm actually thinking? I'm taking Kyle Lowry for a game for the game over Tyler Hero.
over Tyler Hero.
Low
And
key.
how many games have they
Not for the
got?
game winner, for the ball in his hands. I want the ball in Kyle Lowry's hands before
Hands,
Tyler Hero's.
yeah. I don't know. I think Tyler Hero's good, but I don't like how Heat fans
I
talk.
like him, but he's not.
What do y'all have against the Heat? Because
I don't
every
have
time I bring up
nothing
a
against
Heat
the
player,
Heat
y'all always say another player is better than them.
because the Heat
Literally.
are these players that you're saying they aren't top. They're just all of them together make a really good team.
Yeah,
So how is Darius Garland better than Tyler Hero? Like that, I don't understand.
he's just better at basketball.
Look at the team around Darius Garland.
How do we say it? How
That's
do we
like
say
a
it?
good team. That is a great team.
They're a better team than the Heat.
Bryce, Start, bro. I would love to have
Great
Jared
team is a
Allen and
stretch.
Evan Mobley on my team.
Evan Mobley's a rookie, for one. He's great, but he's a Wookiee. He's a rookie.
He's still tough. When Colin Sexton, people
Jared
forget
Allen's
Colin
good.
Sexton back.
Colin Sexton has been out for most of the season. They've
And
been doing
he's
this
still
without
not
him.
back.
The Heat are way better than the Cavs.
Yeah.
So
easily.
So how is Hero not better than Garland?
The Cavs just play good. The Cavs just play better as a team.
Yeah.
So what did the Heat do then?
Play
Jimmy Butler
great as a team.
Y'all have Jimmy
Butler,
have more
star power.
Who you say is a top whatever
player.
He's top 10. I know
we gonna get into that later. Hold on, we don't get into it later.
And you forget about Isaac Okoro. Isaac Okoro's not bad.
It's not bad. He's not
bad.
He's not, but he's like what?
Lauri Markkanen's not bad. Come on now.
You're saying a lot of people are not bad. When you talk about the Heat, you got Jimmy Butler. Some would say great.
Kyle Lowry.
You got Kyle Lowry. Some would say great.
Bam Adebayo.
35-year-old.
Some would say great.
35-year-old Kyle Lowry.
35-year-old Kyle Lowry is still one of the best point guards in the league.
Is he better than Garland? Is he better than Garland?
No.
Not at this point.
Okay,
not
then.
Right now.
Okay,
not
then.
Right now.
Okay, then.
So what's your point?
Y'all saying this stuff that the Cavs aren't better or that he have more star power when you're saying that Garland is better than Kyle Lowry. How good is Garland, man?
Garland's
if he's not better than Kyle.
He's not better than Kyle Lowry.
He's not better than Kyle Lowry, but he's not better
he's better than he's better than Kyle Lowry,
but he's not better than y'all's top two players.
Yeah.
And that's what we mean. The Cavs' best player, even if you say Jared Allen's the Cavs' best player, their best player is not better than y'all's top two players.
It could go either way. It could go Garland, Jared Allen, or Sexton. For the Heat, that's not the case, bro. It's only one player, and that's Jimmy.
But put Bam on a lot of NBA teams. He's their best player.
Yeah, but not on the Heat. Maybe when we went to the finals, I thought Bam was the best player on that Heat. But now it's Jimmy. Because Bam is scared to go up against big centers. And we saw that. We talked about that. Jimmy will go at anybody. Bam was scared as hell against Anthony Davis and Dwight Howard.
Bam was what then, though? 20,
Bam,
something like that?
Bam last year was scared of Brook Lopez. Why are you scared of Brook Lopez?
Yeah, last year was a fluke anyway.
Bam he plays scary, bro. Like he only played good against the Celtics. And we talked about that. He only played good against the Celtics, bro.
Bam's only 24, bro. He was 20. He was like 22 in the. He was 22 in the finals, bro. I'm not holding that against.
So, and how old was Dwayne Wade when he went to the finals and he won?
Bam's not Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, I think Dwayne Wade's not the third best shooting guard of all time.
They don't y'all can't bring up these age y'all logic.
Okay, but not every player is
what y'all doing is
Dwayne Wade.
Y'all team up on me to make it seem like y'all right when I know what I'm talking about, man. This it makes no sense.
You like to talk a lot about bias too when you're
y'all do. Y'all all say that everybody's better. Any player I bring up, y'all say they're better than anybody on the Heat. Which I've
already said.
So is Karl Anthony Towns better than Bam?
Yes.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know about
that. Cat is the best shooting big of all time, statistically.
And
honestly,
can he do better than Bam? Nothing except shoots.
And
that's a good one.
No,
Bam's no. Cat Bam.
How many boards? How many boards is Cat averaging?
I might take. Honestly, just for the defensive aspect, I'd probably take Bam.
You forgot Bam. Literally,
it depends on what team you have around him. Bro, Cat is averaging. He's averaging 20. I'll round up 25 and 9,
which is good.
That's incredible.
Okay,
and I'll say 4 assists.
Okay, and look at Bam.
But Bam is a player that's going to finish top 5 in defensive player of the year.
And Bam hasn't even been playing.
Bam has been. I think he's been hurt. Yeah, he broke. I think his thumb, fractured something in his hand.
Yeah, but he's a player that's going to finish top 5 in defensive player of the year. Give you 19, 20 points a game, bro.
This nigga a hustle rebounder. He got averaging 10 boards. I mean, I don't know. I'd rather have one less rebound and 6 more points.
But
Cat's not
they run
play defense.
Most of the offense.
Cat is a lazy defender. I'll give you that.
But they run most of the offense through Cat. Everybody I bring up, when I say a defensive player, y'all always say offensive player is better. Like I say Jimmy, y'all like, no, Tatum's better. Like, come on, bro. I say Bam.
No. Wait. I don't say
Bam, and you say Cat is better just because he can score.
No. In this day and age, offense does beat defense. Better offense beats better defense. But when we bring up the other players like Tatum or PG, it's not like these dudes aren't good defenders too. That's the difference between that conversation. That conversation is for later in the pod. That conversation is for later in the pod. But Cat, the difference between Cat and Bam, Cat is a borderline terrible defender. Bam is one of the best defenders in the league. So that's the difference for me.
It's different. I mean, I'll give you that, but I like you said earlier.
All right, forget it. What's next, man?
I'm just saying. This will end it. This will end it. I feel like Ethan said, better offense beats good defense.
Right.
So if Bam checks Cat, how many points you think Cat will have on Bam?
Hold up. We can pull it. You know you can pull that.
You can compare that. You can compare that. Yeah. I would.
I still think Cat's
gives him 25.
Yeah. He's given any big 25.
That's what I'm saying. He's giving every big in the league 25.
It's not always just about the one-on-one defense, though. That help defense with Bam is going to be crazy too. Just like with Rudy Gobert, like how the Jazz funnel the Jazz don't even play good defense. They funnel everything into Rudy.
Yeah,
that's how it is.
Bro, I'm looking at this shit right now, bro. Karl Anthony Towns be giving his ass 22, 10, and 5. 20, 10 and 4. 10 and 4.
What is his field goal percentage?
What does that matter? And he averages more blocks. And he averages more blocks against Bam.
But basically,
you can shoot a lot. You can shoot a lot. And
to wrap that whole thing up, that's supposed to be about the Rondo trade anyway. We funneled into that.
Sidetracked.
But to wrap that whole thing up, even though Rondo's, I don't feel like he'll make that big of an impact. It was a no-brainer trade for him. I mean, they need a point guard.
The Lakers got fleeced. I feel like we need to say that.
Yeah, the Lakers just keep taking L's, man. L after L. They whooped the Trailblazers the other day, though. But
yeah, I mean,
they got to figure some stuff out. But that's for a different day. I could spend a whole 2 hours talking about them, especially since I'm a Clippers fan.
Yeah. All right. So the main topic: who do y'all think is better, Jimmy Butler, Jayson Tatum, or Paul George?
I'll let you kick it off. Jamari.
Yeah.
I'll let you kick it off.
I want y'all to say what y'all been saying to me.
Okay? I'll go. I think Jayson Tatum is
fuck that. All of us think our players are.
No. Whoa, wait.
No. I'll go. I got it.
Let RJ go.
I think Jayson Tatum is the future of the NBA in every capacity, quite frankly.
I agree.
I think his scoring ability, I think defensively he's good enough, if not damn near elite eventually. I think he has a bag that's deeper than or as deep as anybody in the league. I don't think he has too many weaknesses, quite frankly. And then everybody says, when the thing is, he's still 20. He's still 23. Like, I get the 19 joke, but he's really actually 23.
Not wrong.
So like, I think if you had to have one of these players on your team, I say you take Jayson Tatum.
And I agree with that. If I had to choose strictly because of age, not because of talent-wise, strictly because of age, if I was starting the franchise, I had to choose between these three players. I'm taking Jayson Tatum 100%. And the thing with me is, Jayson Tatum, all three of these players, I've told y'all this before, and on the level of like my NBA player list, right? Which we'll probably make one of those eventually. So we'll get into that later.
That's some off-season type shit.
Yeah. But like they're all three around that 10 to 15 range, in my opinion.
I think Jayson Tatum's top 10. But we don't got to get into it.
We don't got to. Okay. But I'm talking about for me. I'm talking about for me. I think they're all between the 10 and 15 range. Okay. And in my opinion, this is no bias. I think Paul George is slightly better than out of the three. Slightly.
Offensively?
All around.
All around.
Yeah. The people watching this, you see what I'm saying?
I think Jayson Tatum's better offensively, and I think Jimmy Butler's better defensively.
I'm talking about as an all-around player.
All around.
Let me finish, Jim. Let me finish.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. You can't separate
I'm talking about all-around game. And this isn't just offense, defense. Paul George is a better playmaker than both of them as well.
What?
Yes, he is.
Way. No, he is not.
Yes,
Jimmy literally is the best playmaker between them.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is, bro. Wow.
Statistically, are y'all saying statistically or what he can do? Because this year, who's Paul George passing the ball to?
Not much. They're
Exactly.
literally they're
Brandon
legit
Boston?
averaging. Paul George and Jimmy this season are
his
both
whole
averaging
career.
5.5.
For his whole career?
Paul George is averaging less. I'm talking about this past few seasons. Jimmy.
It's been Jimmy.
The past few seasons, Paul George has become a way better playmaker. He's been playing way more point guard. Ever since he's been with the Clippers, he's been playing way more point guard.
He's been playing two guard. He's been playing two guard more than three.
Because he used to be a point guard back when he was younger in high school. And once we got Chauncey Billups as an assistant, he became a way better playmaker.
So how do you feel about this, Jamari?
But that's not just playmaking. In my opinion, he's the better overall player.
So what is your argument for Jimmy Butler, Jamari?
So my argument.
I haven't even gotten to Paul George yet. But
here we go. First of all, 30th pick is when I'm gonna start off.
That has nothing to do with no.
Shut up.
Who gives a fuck? Who cares?
30th pick. He was barely scouted. He wasn't what we thought.
If you're the 30th pick in the draft, you were scouted.
Just listen to me, bro. Just listen to what I'm saying.
What you're saying is right on that, but okay.
30th pick, bro. He was in the same draft class. Kyrie, Klay Thompson. So two of them players, and there was some other players I totally forgot. But first, Kyrie, Klay Thompson, great players.
So information.
That 2011 draft class was stacked.
What does this mean?
Just listen to what I'm saying, bro. God damn. He was a 30th pick. What other 30th pick are you comparing to Jayson Tatum and Paul George?
It doesn't matter. I don't care where they got picked. I care about what they do.
Your argument is because he was picked lower.
No,
because he has less expectations. That's the argument.
I let y'all talk.
I didn't even finish.
You asked us a question and we answered.
Look, Jimmy, from where he started to now, I'm taking him. He was not no scorer. He was not a rebound. He was not a passer. He's became a better scorer, all around scorer. He's became a way better passer than both of those players. He's a better passer.
Okay, wait. I have a question.
Paul George not even close to being a better.
So your argument is he's gotten better?
I have a question. I have a question, Jamari.
Let me
just
finish,
because.
bro.
No. I have a question. I have a question for you. So you're saying, and this what you're saying could be true that he's improved more from where his start to where he is now.
If you let me finish.
Just answer my question. Just answer my question.
You can't talk without anybody being able to ask a question, right? That's not how it works.
So what you're saying is you're saying right now that Jimmy had from where he started to where he is now has improved and gotten better as an overall basketball player than where Paul George and where Jayson Tatum started to where they are now. Is that you're saying that right now, right?
Yes. That's what you're saying. Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna say anything else. Just keep going.
And so look, at 20, how old is Jayson Tatum?
23.
All right, yeah. So whatever. How old is Jimmy? Wasn't even playing at 23. So I'm gonna give Tatum. Shut up. So I'm gonna give Tatum. If Jimmy and Tatum were the same age, Tatum would fucking clap Jimmy. Not even Tatum. Not like Jimmy wouldn't even be in Tatum's realm.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, he wouldn't even be in Tatum's realm. Okay. And when Paul George and Tatum were the same age, I would love to see that because we know Paul George.
Tatum is busting his ass.
All right, I'm not even gonna say anything about that, but now
I'm not gonna say anything either because it's all hypothetical stuff that you're talking about right now.
That's true. That's true.
If Jimmy got the chance, Tatum got when Jimmy was 23, and if he got the chance that Tatum has right now, I feel like this conversation wouldn't even be happening because Jimmy had to do so much shit to get to where he's at. That's what I'm saying. He's a way better playmaker than both of them, better defender. But him and Paul George are close. But Paul George hasn't been on the same defensive stuff that he used to be on because he's been doing more of the other shit, like scoring and stuff. But Jimmy, he doesn't have to worry about scoring. Tatum scores more. That's what I'm saying. You know how we used to say, "Oh, Harden's not a good defender because he's carrying the load offensively." But Harden's not a bad defender. And I'm not saying Tatum and Paul are not a bad. They're not. They're good, but they're not on Jimmy's level because Jimmy has been a good defender all throughout his career. Paul George.
PG has been an elite defender all throughout his career.
What is your point?
But not
he's gotten
these
better
past
than
few
they've
seasons.
gotten. Like,
And no,
PG finished third defensive player of the year. What, 3 years ago?
What did you say?
PG finished
he
third
was
in
in
defensive player of the year.
Okay, 3 years ago. That's 3 years ago, and I'm saying he has been
He
declining.
hasn't lost a step on defense. He has not. He's been a second option now.
All right.
If you say he's declining.
Whatever.
But so Jamar,
let me
finish your rant. Like, what is your point?
Please.
I'm telling you, Jimmy does everything. He could do what y'all two do, what y'all players do, if he wanted to, and he's doing it this year. I swear Jimmy has more 30-point games than both of y'all players.
No, Tatum has like 11.
But on what efficiency?
You didn't. That's not the question.
I would and actually,
that wasn't the
I
question.
would love to see on efficiency.
He's shooting
Jimmy
like what, 43
over
points,
50%.
43%.
Just let me know when you're done, Jamari. Let me know when you're done.
Jimmy is doing that this year, and he's still a better playmaker. He just had 15 assists like 3 nights ago. I mean, what are y'all players assists?
Jayson Tatum is averaging.
Just let me know when you're finished.
26.
I'm done. I'm done now because I'm not gonna be done. But when I just finished, I'm done.
You can let me go.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. One. We were talking about this earlier. The Heat have a great team. Am I wrong?
We know the Heat are tough.
Yeah. So, one, Jimmy isn't as good offensively as PG and Jayson Tatum. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way right now.
I know that.
Okay.
Good.
And actually, I forget.
There's no actually. He's just
not. Because in Chicago, Jimmy was doing the shit that y'all players are doing. He doesn't have to do that.
Other teams are walking in the arena. They're not worried about.
In the league. Jayson Tatum came in the league with a deeper bag than Jimmy Butler has right now.
Who has the career highs though? Who has the most? Like,
it doesn't matter.
All right.
Tatum scored 60.
Jimmy Butler. When your other team is walking to the arena, they're not worried about stopping Jimmy Butler on offense. I'm more worried about on offense. On offense, you're more worried about stopping Tyler Hero and other guys on the Heat. It's more of a team offense. You're worried about stopping the other guys more than you're stopping Jimmy Butler on offense. And Jimmy Butler doesn't have the ball in his hands either on offense. What is he doing? 18% from 3.
And how many points? He doesn't need 3. 23 points per game. 23 points per game. How many points are y'all players averaging without threes?
They don't have to do it without threes because they can shoot. We're in a shooting league as well. We are in a shooting league.
And but have y'all players been to the finals? Have y'all been to the finals?
It doesn't matter.
That's a team. That's a team thing.
That's a team thing. That's nothing to do with players.
No, he did ball out when he did the finals.
Then the Clippers supposed to have the better team that year, Ethan?
It doesn't matter. We're talking about teams. We're talking about players.
No.
We're talking about players.
Let's stay on track.
We're talking about players right now, Jamari.
But you just brought it up.
Yeah, no, because you
brought up the Miami Heat. You brought up the Miami Heat. You said they're a better team all around.
Yeah. So I'm talking. People aren't as focused as they are on stopping Jayson Tatum and Paul George, especially this season. You're talking about
this season. Jimmy is better. This season, Jimmy is literally better.
You're talking about what they were doing this season. PG.
I think Ethan's arguing more about like their career.
I'm arguing about career
this season. This season, I don't think there's much of an argument for anybody but Jayson Tatum. To be fair, he started off really slow, but now he's averaging 26, 9, and 4.
So but especially even past few seasons, but especially this season for Paul George. And throughout Paul George's career, except for the past few with the Clippers, except for when Kawhi's been out, the focal point has been to stop him for defenses. And all throughout Jayson Tatum's career, pretty much, what is the focal pin for the defenses, RJ? Stop him and Jaylen Brown.
Yeah. I think it's
half the time Jaylen Brown's injured.
This is a tough conversation because Paul George and Jimmy Butler are like around the same age. Jayson Tatum is 23. By the time Jayson Tatum's 30, he's going to be
Jayson Tatum is going to Jayson, we already know what he is, bro.
What do you mean?
We already know what he is.
I don't think so.
By the time he's 30,
so what else?
By the time Jayson Tatum's 30, I think he'll be better than both players.
Yeah, easily. So by the time he's their age, he's going to be the best one out of them all.
This season as well, I think they're all having close to the same season. the past 2 years, they've both been around the same, for my opinion, for where they are as ranked, like around 10 to 15. But in my opinion, I'd rather have Jayson Tatum on my team. In my opinion, Paul George is the best player all around. Jimmy Butler is probably the better defender at this point in their careers, but it's close.
But the thing is, Paul George can be the best all around. But I don't think that makes you the best player. You see what I'm saying?
I understand that, but
like, I'm trying to give you an example.
Like Steph Curry. Like Steph Curry's not a great defender, but he's best
he
point guard
makes
in the
up.
league.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but
I would say.
I don't think the difference is
Chris
that
Paul is the most all around point guard.
Right?
Can y'all agree on that?
Yeah,
the best all around point guard.
He's not the best point guard in the league right now.
Steph Curry is the best point guard in the league.
Right.
So being the best all around point guard doesn't make you the best point guard. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I just think
it's tough.
It's like, I understand what you're saying, but like with Jayson Tatum, it's like with Jayson Tatum and compared to Paul George and Jimmy, it's not as big of a
Man, it's a close. It's always been close.
It's always been close.
But anybody could say, yeah, Tatum, Paul George, Jimmy. Someone else could be like Paul George, Jimmy, Tatum. Like I totally understand that, but I'm trying to make y'all understand that Jimmy. Y'all said that no one's focusing on Jimmy when they walk in the arena. So can we?
I don't think that's true. I didn't say that.
Flash back to 2020.
I'm saying
flash back to 2020. Were people worried about Paul George in 2020?
Yes.
Were people worried about Paul George in 2020?
Yes.
Side of the backboard, Paul George.
Nah, that shit's crazy. All right.
What was it?
You're gonna give me PTSD.
One for
PTSD. Give me PTSD.
And Jimmy had a 40-point triple-double against LeBron in the finals. You're telling me,
okay, but you're talking about that. You want to bring up that playoffs? Then we talk about last year's playoffs.
Look, you saying, but I'm trying to tell y'all that Jimmy could score.
Last year's playoffs, Jimmy was arguably worse than Paul George.
Jimmy Butler cannot average 26 like Jayson Tatum.
Bro, but I'm saying if Jimmy wanted to score, he can, and y'all saying no, he can't.
I'm not saying
literally.
I'm not saying he can't, but he can't.
Jimmy
score
Butler
like Paul
can't
George
score like Paul George or Jayson Tatum. He can't. I'm not saying he's a bad scorer by any means.
Because y'all players are flashy. Jimmy's not flat. What Jimmy does,
I don't care about
he's so strong. He's strong.
What does this mean? Like, what?
No, because
when people talk about Jimmy Butler, they say he's strong, he's powerful, he's impactful. What does that mean?
Tatum has a bag. Didn't you say Tatum has
a deeper bag than everybody?
Don't Paul George have a bag?
Yes.
Jimmy don't have a bag.
Yes, he does.
Jimmy don't have a bag like that.
So the post phase don't mean you don't have a bag.
No, but so what do you mean by a bag?
I feel like Jayson Tatum has the most moves,
right?
He has the most moves to get a bucket.
Okay, exactly. Jimmy don't have to do all of that. He doesn't.
Okay, but maybe he should.
He can't do all that, and that's why he doesn't score as much.
That's why he doesn't score as much.
But he's a smart player.
But he passes more. He averages more assists, which is still leading the buckets, bro.
Him and PG are averaging the same amount of assists this season, and Jimmy has way more talent around him. I think that says something. Too.
But whoa. Who? Because Duncan Robinson hasn't been playing good. It's just him and Tyler Hero.
Bam Adebayo, Kyle Lowry, Tyler Hero.
Look at Kyle Lowry's stats, bro.
Kyle Lowry
has.
You like talking about impact a lot. So if you want to talk about impact, Kyle Lowry has some of the best impact in the league.
Okay, but you're still saying that Jimmy Butler has good other scorers around him.
That
even though
shit
Kyle
is trash,
Lowry has been passing more. He's not worried about scoring this year. Okay. He's not.
So if Kyle Lowry is the primary facilitator, so then why are you mentioning Jimmy Butler's passing?
Yeah, he's still because if Kyle Lowry's the main team, if he's the main facilitator, why is Jimmy still averaging a good amount of assists?
Lobs to Bam. I mean, although Bam has been hurt. Bam's been hurt.
Exactly.
I'm saying lobs to anybody.
But he's still not. He's not throwing lobs. I watched the Heat, bro.
Y'all have good depth too.
Y'all do have pretty good depth. I can't even think of y'all backup center.
Gabe Vincent.
It's Omer. It's Omer Yusuf, whatever how you say his last name. He's good. He's good. He's been averaging like over 10 boards.
Dwayne Dedmon ain't a scrub either, bro. I'm just saying.
So you're saying the Heat have a better team than the Clippers?
Are we forgetting? Wait.
Yes.
I forgot about PJ Tucker.
Fully
healthy?
Yeah.
Like
y'all have Marquise Morris. Y'all have everybody. Bro,
when we have Kawhi, the Heat are
still not worried about Marquise Morris.
The Heat.
Marquise Morris is
he can knock down a three.
So
No.
My point is, Jimmy has people to pass
Marcus
the ball.
Morris is Marcus Morris. The Clippers is tough.
Who's Jayson Tatum passing the ball to other than Jaylen Brown? Marcus Smart. I fuck with Marcus Smart. I already said he's one of my favorite
you
players.
act like that's
You're not
our
knocking
fault.
it down, bro.
And right now,
Tatum be in this. Most of the conversation between the past few years, Ethan can vouch, it's been Jimmy or Paul George.
No, Tatum's on the same wavelength. Tatum's on the same wavelength.
Yeah,
but
easily.
But it's so many videos. It's Jimmy or Paul George.
Camera, Jamar.
What the fuck?
There's always been Jimmy or Paul George.
It's Jimmy.
But now Tatum, because Tatum is coming up now, it's those three.
Tatum's been in the conversation ever since the bubble. He's giving people buckets in the bubble, bro. I don't think
Jimmy. Paul George wasn't.
Well, Jimmy last playoffs had a worse playoffs than playoff P.
Yes, easy.
You know what they were doing? They were double teaming him because they didn't want what happened.
Look what happened. Jayson Tatum getting double teamed every time he gets on the block. Every time he catches on the block, he's double.
But look, you have another Tatum on your team.
Jimmy
doesn't have another Jimmy on his team.
Bro, since the bubble, Jayson Tatum and Jaylen
Brown
played like 30
about these
games.
playoff stats. These last playoffs, Paul George averaged like 7 assists once Kawhi went down, bro.
Yeah, Paul George was doing good last year.
Paul George averaged like 7 assists. But this season, he's averaging 3.5 assists, right? But this is who we're passing it out to. Justice Winslow, bro?
No, let's not lie. Luke Kennard, Terrence Mann's a shooter.
Terrence Mann is
a shooter.
Terrence Mann is not a shooter.
He's a capable shooter.
He can shoot. Our only shooters are pretty much Luke Kennard.
You got Serge Ibaka.
Serge Ibaka just came back. He's been out all season. Serge Ibaka
can shoot.
Serge Ibaka has played like
there's a difference between can shoot and a shooter.
Marcus Morris can shoot.
Marcus Morris can shoot.
Duncan Robinson
You're right
is
about
a shooter.
I didn't call any of them a shooter. I did not call any of them a shooter.
You call Serge Ibaka a shooter just now.
No, I said he can shoot.
Serge Ibaka.
Okay, but there's a difference.
Listen. So that's irrelevant. Serge Ibaka hasn't even played a game with Paul George this season. Serge Ibaka has been back for like 5 games. He just had back surgery. He's been back for like the past 5 games. That's it. And Paul George has been out for the past few weeks. He's gonna be out for another few weeks. He's been passing out. He has like Brandon Boston, who's a 2nd round pick. He's been having a good season. Shout out to Brandon Boston.
Nice though, yeah.
Shout out to Brandon Boston. But he doesn't have a lot of options. He has most of his assists are going to Zubac, who's a okay center in the league.
Okay.
Pretty quality.
I think
pretty quality center. I like Zoo. And then Isaiah Hartenstein off our bench. He's been okay, but it's Isaiah Hartenstein at the end of the day.
He's good.
Yeah.
He is.
He's cool.
And then Marcus Morris, who's a good shooter.
I just think I think they all have. I think to wrap this up, they all have pretty good skills, and I think they're all around the same level. I do think, however, when Jayson Tatum gets older, he's gonna be the best. But
I thought we were talking about right now, though.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just wrapping things up.
Yeah.
We're not done yet, but just to wrap things up, Jayson Tatum, I think, before it's all said and done, will be a top 10 player of all time.
The sky.
Wait, you said a top 10 player of all time?
Did I stutter?
Whoa. No, all right.
Honestly, he's only 23.
He's going to be in the
league
wait,
before
12 more years.
That's true.
At least.
More than that, probably, low key.
Probably especially with the way LeBron is 37.
I say he got at least 12 more years.
Yeah. At least.
But to finish your wrap up, RJ, go ahead and tell the people right now. Right now, in order, Jayson Tatum, Jimmy Butler, Paul George, in order. Who better right now? Not like who who you would want your team right now. Who's the overall best player right now?
We're all gonna do this. We're all gonna do this.
Everybody can say they're fine.
Everybody you gotta take it, whatever the person says. All right. At 3, I'm gonna start from 3. Everybody start from 3.
Gotcha.
At 3, I'm going Jimmy Butler. I'm saying Jimmy Butler because I feel like although he is better on defense, we're in an offensive league. And that's a little bit more important to me right now, to be frank. Second, I have to go PG. PG, he's the most well-rounded player, but that doesn't always mean better. And then I got to go JT number 1. I think he has the deepest bag. I mean, aside from maybe KD, I'd say the deepest bag in the league.
Kyrie
or Harden.
Yeah.
Kyrie hasn't played. Oh my God. I'm not counting him. He hasn't played.
Curry.
He hasn't played.
Go ahead.
Curry?
You finished, RJ?
I thought we were arguing. about this.
You finished, RJ?
Yeah. I just think JT's number one.
Go ahead, Jamar. Let me hear yours.
All right, so look. 3, Tatum. 2, Paul George. Number 1, Jimmy. You look.
Why?
They're all close. But I've never heard someone ever say Jimmy is worse than Tatum. Maybe I've heard Paul, but I've never heard anybody besides RJ. This is why I say all this shit is biased. But I'm speaking facts. I watch these videos. Jimmy does everything except dribble because he doesn't have a bag like Tatum. Okay, Tatum has his bag. Okay, that's cool. Like he said, we all know Paul George. He's just a shorter version. Him and Tatum are just a shorter version of KD. We can throw that out the way. But if I want somebody to go up against my best player every night, I'm taking Jimmy. If I need someone to clamp up, like just guard him because Tyler Hero, no one else is guarding LeBron, I'm putting Jimmy on him. We seen in the finals. That's all I gotta say. Maybe we will talk about this again. Wink, wink. But that's all.
I got a question for you, Jamar. I got a question for you. So you said like anybody you want to go ahead had to like against another team starting to take Jimmy Butler
going against the other team's best player.
Any player.
We've seen Paul George and Jayson Tatum go against LeBron, but we don't.
But one thing I'm going to say, that's LeBron. LeBron will do that to Jimmy too. But one thing I will say, what I'm trying to say is, out of any player in the NBA, if you want one player to go head to head with the other star, you taking Jimmy?
Yeah, because I know Jimmy's going to give me, like I said,
over Kawhi.
Jimmy is going to give me everything he has on defense. He's not going to worry about scoring like y'all other players.
Kawhi does hold like his energy. He now as a number one option, he's not at what he was on the Spurs as a defender.
I mean, Toronto Kawhi.
Y'all saw what Kawhi was doing in the playoffs before
2019 Kawhi is one of the best players I've ever seen.
2018 Kawhi was a demon.
This past playoff before he got injured.
I'm upset that they didn't put Jimmy on him. They had Ben Simmons on him for whatever reason.
Nigga, Jimmy could not guard him, bro.
Nobody
was guarding him in 2019, bro.
Let's be real here. No star player is the way, and that's why I somewhat agree. And I'll go ahead and get to my top 3. That's why I'm starting to agree with the offense over defense thing because I've always been a defense guy myself. But the way Hoopers are now and how jump shooting and stuff has gotten the offense has gotten so much better over the years. Offense is better than defense now. That you can put
certain stuff you do, there's no defense for. There's no defense for
some people call
from 30 feet.
Some people call Rudy Gobert the best defender in the league, and look what happened to him in the playoffs.
I don't know. Yeah. Look, we cannot say the offense because last year Bucks a better defensive team.
You're right.
Okay, that's
Bucks
one
a way better defensive team.
That's one instance. Give me. They won the championship last year. Okay, the last 10 years. Give me an instance of that.
It's not like the Bucks were a slouch on offense.
Starting in 2010.
A better defensive team's winning.
First, it's not like the Bucks weren't.
Mavs had a great defensive team around Dirk. A great defensive team around Dirk.
Okay, that's one.
Another one. Let's go back to
you can't even say
2015, 2015, 2016.
The Warriors
3-1 comeback.
Oh no, okay.
LeBron, that defensive, that was clamps.
But it's not it's not these teams were bad offense.
Yeah, they had Kyrie and LeBron on the team.
The Bucks weren't slouches on offense. Giannis is giving you 30. He gave them a 50 piece. Giannis is not a slouch on offense either.
And look, better defensive team. Let's go. Kawhi and the Raptors. Great. What did they do to Giannis? They built.
They didn't have KD.
They stopped.
As much as I love
KD won in the finals.
Giannis was still young. As much as I love Kawhi, he's one of my favorite players, bro.
I did not say that. Bro. I said the Raptors versus the Bucks.
Giannis was still young, bro.
Conference finals. That whole Raptors team was great defensively. They had Serge Ibaka, Kyle Lowry, Marc Gasol, Kawhi Leonard, OG Anunoby. And let's not forget Fred VanVleet, his little ass not a bad defender either.
Let's not forget OG was injured.
No, he's a willing defender. He's a willing defender.
But that whole Raptors team still is good defensively. And another So we can go those Spurs teams, great defensive teams, and those Miami Heat teams. Like remember y'all,
and then the Steph Curry's era.
But the Spurs only won once. The Spurs only beat the Heat once.
And y'all said Miami. Remember y'all was like, oh, who's better, headband LeBron or regular LeBron?
Don't get into that.
Don't get into that yet.
Headband
later.
Later. Whatever.
All right. Let me go ahead and wrap this thing up. My top three, like I was saying, I'm starting to I'm starting to take offense over defense now, and for that reason, I'm gonna have to go Jimmy third. And wait.
Then it's Paul George.
And let me make this very clear. These all three, and y'all all can agree, all three of these players are very close. You can't go wrong with having either one of them ahead of either one of them.
No,
you can't go wrong. And I'm making a list. They're literally going to be all three in consecutive order. If I'm making a list of the best NBA players, they're all going to be in consecutive order. So it's not like it's not like it's a big margin. But I will be going Jimmy third, Jayson Tatum second, Paul George third, or Paul George first. I'm sorry. But if I was if I was to have to pick one of these players I want on my team right now because of age, I'll take Jayson Tatum.
Because everybody picks Jayson Tatum. Okay. Well, we'll move on that.
I told y'all it's biased. Y'all are biased to y'all
biased.
You're biased too, but all right, we're moving on.
Y'all hate Jimmy for some reason.
Nobody is Jimmy.
All right. Ready to move on, fellas.
Yeah, let's go.
Give me some players y'all think would do great in different situations.
Tyler Hero. Tyler, all right.
What situation do you want to see him in? Where?
Can I give you three?
What team?
Can I give you three?
Give me three. Give me three.
But you give us three. Give us three.
I want Tyler Hero. And can we do like without injury players?
Yeah, that's fine.
I want Klay Thompson and Jaylen Brown.
Tell us why.
And Jaylen Brown. So first, I want Tyler Hero because, like y'all said, he comes off the bench and he chucks up shots. So imagine what he's doing when he's starting. You know,
where do you see him? Like what team?
Any team that really needs that guy. I would love to see him on the Kings. Like maybe on the Kings, him and De'Aaron.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
No, him and De'Aaron. And plus, once Tyler gets that role of just being the number one guy, he's already young, like you said, how Tatum's young. What can he do? You know, he's not the best. He's not even close to being a good defender. You know, he's a slouch on defense. He's just as soon as he get out, Tyler, go get me a bucket. But once I feel like if he was that number one option, then he would come into his own and work on little things to help him score more and help his team more. And the Kings need some defense. So if he was like a okay defender on the Kings, I could see him doing some good things. And I would love to see him on what was it, like the 2019 Kings? They were the fastest team in the league of all time.
Luke Walton came in.
So I would love to see him on that Kings team. And now Klay Thompson, I know y'all remember when they was like, oh, how would Klay Thompson be if like, because he was just a spot-up shooter. Like, can Klay Thompson create his own shot? Like stuff like that. If he was on another team, like I'm saying the Nuggets, imagine him and Jokic.
In 2015, I want to say before the Warriors won it, they had actually them and the Timberwolves had already signed out for a trade. For Caleb. I don't think that would have worked out well for either of them.
That's why Jerry West said he was going to quit if they did that.
It was a shit trade.
It's Jaylen Brown. What I'm seeing with the Celtics, you have two ball-dominant young players, two wings that a few seasons ago they were getting compared to Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. And now you're seeing, like, what are the records? 17 and 19. They're still young.
Yeah, something like that.
I wish I could see, like, more from them because, what I hate about NBA fans is NBA teams or NBA players have one bad season and they just cancel them. Like, I've seen it myself. I seen it last year with Tyler Hero. Yeah, see, Paul George. I seen it, man. We've all seen it. They doing it right now. They did a lot. They're doing it with Ben Simmons, man. But now they're doing this between Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So I'm saying if I see Jaylen Brown on another team, I feel like it's going to work out. Tatum, how many more shots for the whole team? But Tatum, he's getting majority of those shots.
Okay, so where do you see him going? Because we got to trade him.
I would love to see him on any team that needs like a go-getter. So
I'd say Toronto. If you're going to trade him somewhere, I'd say Toronto.
I mean, Toronto could be good, but I was going to say another player, which was going to be like OG, because OG might run that. Him and Scotty might run that team in the next few years. But
that's what I'm saying. So let me ask you this: would you think the Raptors would do VanVleet? I don't know about the money. I'm just saying, like, if their money wasn't an issue.
OG, I like.
No, I'm saying VanVleet, Malachi Flynn, and like a pick.
Fuck that.
For Jaylen Brown.
That's not enough for Jaylen Brown.
I'm just saying a few picks.
You would have to throw OG in there.
Because VanVleet and OG, and then because look at the Celtics, y'all have.
But I don't know if they would have to throw OG in because they see we're not desperate, but we're not working. I mean, so but they wouldn't have to do that.
Like VanVleet, Marcus Smart, OG, Tatum, and Robert Williams, man, that is disgusting. That's nasty.
See, and then
would Toronto give up OG though? You think?
I mean, I'm down.
I don't think they will.
I'm giving him up for Jaylen, bro. Because look at this, bro. You already have Scotty Barnes who could play multiple positions, and plus you have Malachi Flynn, like you said, who he can be good. You know, we seen him last year. He was doing good. You can have Malachi Flynn, Gary Trent Jr., Jaylen Brown, what's his name, Scotty Barnes, and Chris Boucher. That team defensively,
that's a good
I like it.
That team.
What I'm thinking is
that's a win-win for both sides.
I'm talking about your three players, Jamari. With them starting off with Jaylen Brown, I don't think the Celtics should move on from him yet. I really think they still have a lot of figuring out to do. Him between him and Jayson, just as a team, and him and Jayson Tatum as a duo. They have a lot of figuring stuff out to do and figuring out, because I feel like a part of it is they both want to be the number one.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I think everyone really knows Jayson Tatum is going to be the number one. That's part of it, but I feel like if like egos put aside, they do some more growing as players, figure out more stuff about with the pieces around them, because the pieces around them aren't the best either. They could run up the league.
So what is the excuse for the bubble? Like, I know they were younger, but remember, or what was the excuse again? They were younger when Kyrie was on the Celtics, and they went to the conference finals.
They're still young.
Kyrie,
still young.
Are you talking about the excuse for why we didn't do anything?
Yeah, and
Kyrie's. Well, I'm a Kyrie fan.
Kyrie was hurt. He didn't play that. He didn't play.
No, I'm talking about his last year in Boston when we lost to the Bucks in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm a Kyrie fan now. I wasn't back then. Kyrie was a jackass. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Bro shot, I think it was 23 shots. He was like 7 for 23.
Yeah.
And he got on the press conference and said, I should have shot more. And then he shot 30 shots the next game. We got eliminated. That stunts the growth of young players. You can't do that and then expect them to keep rolling. You know what I'm saying? At that time they were 20. That was 20.
Like 19, 20.
Yeah, they were 22 and 20.
They're still young. That's what I'm saying.
So what
you don't
about
break
the
it up.
2020 season? Because Ethan brought up, he said that the 2020 season is when the Tatum comparison started. And Tatum wasn't bucket in 2020. Let's not forget that. And so was Jaylen Brown. So what is the excuse?
They're still young. They're still young, bro. They haven't even hit their prime yet.
Pieces around them, too.
I feel like that's not even a valid.
We don't have the team around them.
Bro.
In the bubble, we couldn't get an offensive rebound to save our lives.
You remember? Y'all had Gordon Hayward. Y'all had Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward was dog shit, bro.
Y'all had Kemba Walker. Y'all had Jaylen Brown.
Our problem has always been size. Brad Stevens wanted to do the small ball thing, which is okay, but you have to have a big on your team. In his freedom now. You can't put
bro, he's
Enes Kanter he can't play pick and roll defense to save his life. So you can't put him in the game. And then Taco Fall might as well be this microphone, bro. Like
what I'm saying is though,
you can't move.
Why? I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all didn't win. That paint. Daniel Tice.
Bro, it doesn't matter that they're still
Daniel
young.
Tyson's baby food.
I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the team.
I know, but at the end of the
that
day,
team was
I'm not
good,
worried about them not winning yet. I'm not worried about them not winning yet. They have not even. They're still seasons away from even hitting their prime. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know. Jaylen Brown is close.
But now I'm talking
25.
about. Listen to this though. I'm saying if it ends badly this year and the next season, for the first like half the season is looking bad, then maybe look to move on from one of those.
Before I say my 3 players, what do y'all think about a Dame trade to Boston? Y'all think that would have to include
Y'all gonna have to give up Tatum, or you gonna have to give up Tatum, bro. For Dame
Brown,
you have to give up Brown. But
no way.
I don't like.
No way. No way.
I don't like the trade either. Tatum. I don't like it either.
Why would they do? Why if Tatum and Brown wouldn't work out because y'all said, oh, they're worried about being a number 1 option. Why would Tatum and Dame work out?
Because the way Dame plays isn't like Jaylen Brown needs the ISO. Dame could catch the ball.
I don't like it though. I don't like.
Dame could come off a high pick and roll, start attacking the paint and just pull up.
I don't like the trade because I don't like the trade because
that's not his game.
The Celtics shouldn't. They should want to win now. They shouldn't be that. They should be worried more about growing the players and getting better pieces around them. Not getting that star player.
We should want to be competitive right now.
I don't know.
Want to be competitive, but not worried about trying to make that championship move when you don't need it.
We don't need to make But we don't need to make any too crazy.
Another thing on Jamari's on 2 players. Your other 2 players were what? Tyler Hero and who else?
I said Tyler Hero, Klay Thompson, and Jaylen Brown.
With Tyler Hero and Klay Thompson specifically, I think he's like I don't think he would shine another role,
bro.
Because
we gotta move on. We gotta go to our 2 players. So.
He's a system guy. I feel like he works good in that system. I feel like Roy is perfect play for him. And Tyler Hero, he's still young. He has the potential to be something great. But I feel like the 6-man role is for the way he plays. I feel like that's the perfect role for him.
Later in his career, I could see him.
I could see him being better in different situations, but I also see like he could be like a Lou Will, Jamal Crawford type player for a long time too. Either way, it's good.
To start off with my players,
I'll let you get into your players first.
I don't know if y'all know Cam Thomas on the Nets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cam Thomas is a
bucket getter.
Bro. He's a bucket. I would love to see him somewhere where they just say, go score, bro. Go score. Don't worry about doing anything else right now. This could be on a bad team. I say put him with Cade on the Pistons. Cade get passing the ball 10 times. Cam Thomas, go get a bucket. I would love to see that.
I like him learning from KD and them though.
Second, I'm saying Bull. I think that's everybody's.
Yeah.
I think that's one of everybody's. I don't think he goes somewhere and is a star, but I think he goes somewhere and gets more playing time than he does behind Jokic. So I would love to see, and I liked in the bubble. I think this was the bubble when they were running they had like 3 bigs in their lineup, almost like what the Cavs are doing right now. That was good. That was a good lineup, but they just kind of got away from that. So I love to see Bo go somewhere and get more PT. And then I'm gonna say Jordan Poole. The Steve Kerr said that as soon as Klay comes back, he's gonna be he's starting.
Fucked up.
Which is like crazy. Jordan Poole's been hooping. And I really don't like I think Jordan Poole has the scoring ability after being in the league overall. I think he's like right at this very moment. I think he's like equal with like a Jalen Green. And I feel like how old is Jordan Poole? Like 22?
Yeah, something like
I think his career progression could be a star. And he plays like a NBA star, and now it's time. So
on that note though, say Klay Thompson comes back the same he was, which I don't think he will. But if he comes back what he was, I wouldn't be against running a lineup of Steph, Jordan Poole, Wiggins, Klay, and Draymond. That sounds deadly to me.
That's crazy small ball though.
Yeah,
it is. Can that lineup beat? Let me ask you this: can that lineup beat? Are they quick enough to beat? No, I'm not talking about the Bucks. I'm talking about can they get out the West? Is that lineup beating a Lakers team starting?
I'm not worried about a Lakers team.
That's crazy that you're not worried about them. Starting who a point guard? Who'll be their point guard? Fucking
LeBron
will be the.
I'm not saying that'd be like the main lineup.
It'd be Russ, LeBron.
There's obviously going to be different rotations and stuff, but
that
could be
THT.
And
then they like to run a big lineup. They like to run a big lineup.
But I'm just saying that as a situational lineup could be crazy. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all remember back in the day, the Draymond at the 5 lineup used to be crazy.
Yeah, but they didn't never have to go against Anthony Davis and Dwight Howard.
True, but I don't think I'm not worried about.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm hypothetically, if they ran into that, what do they do? Who do they put in the game?
But I do like your point on Jordan Poole. I think he could be a star as well.
I feel like.
So I feel like question.
Yeah.
What is the difference between Tyler Hero and Jordan Poole? Like I see 6 man of the year potential in Jordan Poole.
I do as well.
Like Jordan.
That's
Jordan
what I was
Poole
about to get to.
Like they're all in the same realm.
I do too. I can see Jordan Poole being
smarter.
that.
He plays smarter than Tyler Hero. That makes sense. Tyler Hero, I don't know who Tyler Hero's a good player, but I don't know who got into his mind that just make him think he just has the green light at all times. Jordan Poole also is a better slasher. I feel like Tyler Hero settles a lot. He settles a lot for mid-range, which mid-range is a good shot for some people. I don't think he's one of those people.
I mean,
think
he makes them
the bucket. No, that's okay. That's okay. But I'm saying that at the end of the day,
Tatum does that. Tatum,
Jayson Tatum's way better than Tyler Hero.
But he does that. About? But you said Tyler settles, so does Tatum.
But Jayson Tatum is settling for a good shot for him.
So Tyler takes the same shots.
Why are we comparing Jayson Tatum and Tyler Hero?
I'm
That's
just
not
saying,
even a comparison. But back to my main point, I feel like the more you like with people that I feel like these guys I named, if you put them on a bad team and just say, go like explore, go just play, I feel like they're all-stars one day. So Ethan, you can go.
I'm only going to throw out 2. And I honestly feel like these 2 players should be traded for each other.
Mm-hmm.
I think if this team can't get a star for who they're trading, then you need to pull this trade. I'm taking Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Simmons, man.
Yeah,
Tyrese Halliburton.
That was a good one.
He is nice. And the problem with him, the Kings, I feel like he's getting held back a lot with the Kings. And De'Aaron has been missing some games, right? And the games where Tyrese Halliburton has been running point guard, he looks way smoother on the court. He looks more in himself. He just looks like a better overall player. Because the problem is he's a point guard at the end of the day, and he's running a lot of off ball, a lot of off guard stuff with De'Aaron. And I'm not saying he's a better player than De'Aaron by any means. De'Aaron's a bucket, but I feel like in the right situation, he could be. I feel like he's an all-star guard.
So what is the package like for Ben? Because and then the Sixers want an all-star back.
I know they do, but I'm saying that's one of my favorite trades for it because you would have to throw in more to get Ben Simmons anyway.
Buddy Hield.
You throw in Buddy Hield
and Harrison Barnes.
Probably Rashawn Holmes.
No, I'm saying Harrison Barnes and Buddy with Tyrese.
You throw in Harrison Barnes, Buddy Hield, and Tyrese Halliburton to the
You got to throw in some picks too.
And some picks, even if you do throw in some picks. And you throw in a couple first-round picks.
The Sixers feel like they're in win now mode. Because you got to think Tyrese is what?
Wait,
20,
but what
20?
are we doing? Are we putting Tyrese Maxey back to the bench?
Yeah, he's a good backup point guard.
Yes.
Backup combo guard.
And then you have options with the Sixers. The Sixers, they want to start, but if you can get
Tobias Harris,
there's no way they would 28.
Because by time Halliburton is starting to get to his prime,
I'm saying
Harris is gonna be 30 something.
I'm saying if you can't get a star.
Okay, I like the trade.
And really what does Sacramento need? They need defense. Ben Simmons is one of the best defenders in the league. And I feel like this Ben Simmons slander, I've had enough of Ben Simmons slander. I'm not going to lie. Ben Simmons, and he deserved a lot of the criticism. Don't get me wrong. But
so you're saying have him play the 4 in Sacramento?
He either the 4 or the 3.
Okay. So what's the lineup look like out there?
I'm thinking something like De'Aaron. You're trading what we said, Buddy. We said Buddy, Harrison, and Tyrese. So I'm thinking Davion Mitchell because I think Davion Mitchell I think he has a lot of potential too.
You think you can play the 2?
Davion?
Just off his defense?
Yes. I think Davion can play the 2.
That's fair.
I honestly don't think the Kings would give up Harrison and Buddy Hield though.
Do you think I think what they would do is they would throw in Bagley, who already wants to leave.
Yeah, give him Bagley.
So I'm going to say Bagley instead of Harrison, and then I'm going to say run either Harrison or Ben at the 3 and 4. Either way, that's interchangeable.
Yeah.
And then Rashawn Holmes at the 5. And then
That's yeah.
And then on the Sixers end of things, you have Tyrese. You still have Seth Curry or Matisse, whoever you want to start. You have Buddy Hield, Tobias Harris, and Joel. If you get a healthy season out of Joel, because he arguably could have won, and he was second MVP last year. He could have won MVP last year. He could have won MVP last year. If you get a good, healthy season, a good, healthy playoff run, you have Tobias Harris still. You have more depth now, too. You still have Seth Curry, who is a bucket. You got Tyrese Halliburton, who has a lot of potential. You still have Tyrese Maxey, who has shown that he is going to be a great player in the NBA. And you have depth. You have Buddy Hield, too, who's almost 20 point per game scorer. They could be dangerous. And you still have Matisse Thybulle with the defense.
But for the Sixers, do you think the Kings, do you think they'll be bad enough to add more assets? Because De'Aaron and Ben Simmons, that's a playing team at least. Do you think they're bad enough to add more draft capital? Or not draft capital, but add more draft. I'm saying like add more players through the draft. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, because
you think they'll be bad enough
with De'Aaron and Ben Simmons. With Ben Simmons in the right situation and De'Aaron, I can see them getting to like a 5 seed.
Look, this is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
This is what
with the right. Hang on, Jamar. With the right, because think about it. They almost made the playoffs that one year when before Luke Walton came, they were like the 9th seed. That's before the play-in, but they were like the 9th seed. They were like a couple games out.
Yeah.
De'Aaron, with having De'Aaron, having David Mitchell, who could become, I feel like he could become one of the best 3D guys.
Bro, I don't like that. I don't like that. Like, the trade is good, but De'Aaron, Davion, and Ben and Rashawn.
There's no spacing.
Dude,
Rashawn can shoot.
There's no Rashawn can shoot good enough.
De'Aaron's became better.
You gotta keep Buddy.
Who's stopping them in the open floor?
You gotta keep Buddy.
Harrison's a good.
You gotta keep Buddy. And
I say trade Harrison Barnes and keep Buddy.
You gotta give
still
Harrison,
either or.
The trade is Reese, Harrison Barnes, Bagley, and
some picks. Like, because what I'm thinking is, and who coming off the bench for them? Who's coming off the bench for the Kings?
The Kings have been one Ben Simmons. I'm not saying it's ideal.
I really like it. I think that's a dub.
Who's stopping them in the open court?
Well, I'm saying that's great.
Bro, and half court said they can't shoot with the damn.
Yeah, and y'all said it's an offensive league.
You did say that.
So
it is, but it's not like they don't have any offense though.
I mean, De'Aaron is,
and I feel like the thing is, right, with Ben Simmons, I feel like he's gonna. I've always thought Ben Simmons could be one of the best, like a top player in the NBA, bro. I still feel like he could.
He is. I think
I'm talking like top 10 player. I feel like he could be a top 10 player in the NBA.
I don't think he's top 10, but I think Ben.
No, he's definitely not right now. But I'm
saying if you make a top 30 list, if you make a top 30 list and Ben Simmons isn't on it, I think you're hating. I think he's 100%.
But he could be. I feel like he could be. And think about it. Sacramento, way smaller market. Not nearly as many eyes are going to be on you.
Yeah.
You can. Okay. I'm wrapping this up. I'm sorry to cut you off. Wrapping this up. Final question about this. In Sacramento, do y'all think Ben Simmons would develop a shot with less pressure?
Yeah, look, we already know. Look, Philadelphia, one of the most fucked up fan bases, bro. Yeah, they're literally forcing him. They're not giving him time, bro. Every other fan base is giving these players time, yo. It's not like he's not working on a 3-pointer. And it's just he know when he missed. They're going to talk shit.
He's pretty ass at shooting.
And even if Ben Simmons wasn't shooting, if Ben Simmons comes in there and helps him even get into the play-in, they're going to love him. You know how long he's been in Sacramento's been in the playoffs? They're going to love him.
And look, what I'm saying is, on that Kings team, bro, it don't even matter if Ben Simmons not shooting. I want De'Aaron to fix that shit, bro. Because this season for De'Aaron hasn't been the best.
He hasn't been the best, but last season he was in the 30.
But like in the mid-30s for threes. Yeah, just shoot. Like, if he get his 3-point efficiency up, him and Ben together would be so nasty, bro. And plus, you have Buddy Hield. That he's already.
Is Buddy Hield enough spacing?
I think Buddy Hield, and I don't know who else. I got to see who else the Kings
Kings
have.
Because
it's
tough.
I'm about to look
tough, but I feel like they would make it work.
They have Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, Tristan. Like, come on, man.
Oh my God.
They got to be.
Metu.
They are. Metu's
Terrence
good.
Davis. Damian Jones.
Come on, like
Emmanuel Mudiay.
They aren't the deepest team. They need to get. They need. I don't know.
But you never know. They have a lot of rookies.
Not ideal, but they have too many guards too, bro. They have to figure something out.
They have Mo Harkless.
That team is so bad. I'm like.
Yeah, no, they're
that is horrible. Like just losing Harrison Barnes and Bagley alone, bro.
They will be really bad for like a year or two.
And not to mention, we're talking about players with also different situations. Marvin Bagley still has a shot.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
You don't think so at all?
He never.
You think this is a Jahlil Okafor situation?
I don't think Jahlil. He's better than Jahlil Okafor. No, Jahlil Okafor was a bucket. His rookie year, he was a bucket.
MCW.
I don't think Marvin Bagley has it. He's developed a shot. He can shoot, but like when you think about it, he's a hustler.
We haven't even seen him for real. I thought we haven't seen.
I guess that's cool.
He's just. How old is he though? Like
Marvin
21?
Bagley is a role player at best.
How about this?
That's cool.
Can I say like as a little scenario that the Kings? I have some players the Kings could pick up. All right, so look. If y'all watch the Bulls, have y'all seen Ryan Arcidiacono? However you say his last name.
Arcidiacono.
Yeah, he's pretty decent.
The Pelicans.
All right, I say trade for him as a backup because I see him like you know how some of these point guards, these little point guards, like do shit like Facu. I can see him having a Facu role. Then I don't know if y'all watched last year, Dwayne Bacon.
Yeah,
on Orlando Magic. Capable bucket getter, none too crazy. And then I'm saying bring in one more player or trade for one player.
Somebody needs to get Terrence Ross.
Yeah, I'm saying, get a player like Terrence Ross. And I'm probably going to ask the Kings as a GM.
Terrence Ross doesn't fit their timeline though. I don't think they would go with Terrence.
Ask for Alec Burks from the Knicks if I'm the Kings because I need another bucket getter.
Burks.
I'm trying to. Alec Burks this year.
Alec Burks is cool. I'm an Alex Burks. So
I'm gonna say as the Kings, like if you bring in those three players, like Ryan, Alec Burks, and who else did I say? Yeah, Dwayne Bacon. They're gonna have more spacing and more more depth. And the Kings, like I've never really heard the Kings make moves, bro. Like their free agent pickup was Maurice Harkless.
They're not a free agent destination. They're not a free agent destination.
Like
they're never gonna get.
It's the same thing with them in Portland. Who wants to go to Portland?
I don't know. I think
Portland's a whole different conversation. Yeah. Hey, I'll let you know now.
Worse than Portland.
I'll let y'all know now. Portland's a few more L's away from us having a whole podcast about them.
God.
All right. So, boy RJ over here, he got us a Reddit NBA question of the day.
Yeah,
we're gonna answer for you. Have this little discussion. So let's see. Have one of these every pod, probably, right, RJ?
Yeah, I got you.
So go ahead and throw us out the question. We'll discuss this.
As Jamari low-key already spoiled, we are going to decide which LeBron is better. Headband LeBron, which is from 2003, his rookie season, to midway between 14-15, and then no headband LeBron, which is from 14-15 to now.
So basically, we're talking about LeBron from Cavs to Heat, and then LeBron from second on the Cavs to Lakers.
Yeah. All right, Jamari, start.
Well, are we going to talk about rookie LeBron too? Like before all that, because didn't he wear a headband?
Yeah. So rookie to rookie to Heat.
All right. So what I'm going to say is, when LeBron came back, and how we were talking about earlier, my favorite single season ever, 2018. Well, single player. That LeBron was crazy. Like, I've never seen anything like that. Like, he was hitting game winners. Like, it seemed like every day in the playoffs. It sucked that he didn't win. That JR shit pissed me off. It had me heated.
They weren't winning anyway, though. I mean,
they weren't gonna win.
I mean, game one. Game one is a crucial part of a series. and they were there.
And
They were a free throw away. A free throw away, and plus LeBron without the headband, 3-1.
Okay,
and again,
that's a fair argument.
3-1, and Bubble Bron, he won another ring, and he's 2-2. He's
it's 2-2. That's why it's really fair.
And I wish that I wish 2018 Bron could have did something more, but he did all he could do. So yeah,
I really feel like 12-13
was crazy. Like
a top 3 season of all time. He got robbed. For defense player of the year. Marc Gasol he made second team all defense, but was the defense player of the year. How does that work? So, I mean, when you look at everything, I'm not gonna say LeBron was. I'll say again, LeBron and no, never mind. I'll say that LeBron is the most complete LeBron. 20 or no headband LeBron. Aside from obviously the chase down block we all know about, he doesn't, not gonna say he doesn't play much defense, but he's not the defender he was with the headband. And I say he's a better shooter now, but he attacked the rim more with the headband. So I'll say before he was definitely a better slasher.
And not to mention 2012, 2013 LeBron, he shot 40% from three.
Yeah.
He shoots a higher volume now, so it looks like but I mean, he's still a good shooter. I'm not gonna say he's not but I just think that is one of the most dominant seasons of all time.
Yeah. I can agree. But
we gotta so Ethan,
it's still tough. I'm leaning. I'm like agreeing with what you're saying, RJ, because 2012, 2013 was crazy, man. Like even though 20 yeah, and 2018 was crazy too, but he hasn't won an MVP. Is in the had been LeBron. LeBron's won it. Hasn't won.
Oh yeah, he hasn't won.
Yeah.
All 4 of his MVPs were headbands.
Yeah.
Which
exactly.
Still, he was still playing dominant level. So MVPs, but
not to mention,
and he was winning. He was winning.
Those teams with in the early 2000s with the Cavs, early to mid, I guess you could say,
carrying them.
2004, 5, 6, 7. He was carrying.
Your second best player is
Larry Hughes.
Yeah, shit like that's horrible.
Like that's not
no disrespect, but
Gauskas is cool, I guess.
I guess. But he ain't no D Wade as a second option.
He not know that Chris Bosh, nigga. He ain't no Kyrie. He ain't no Kyrie.
He ain't no K Love either.
Crazy.
All right, but moving on to the trivia. All right,
trivia.
Let me explain.
Ethan's answer.
Oh, Ethan, answer.
Headband LeBron.
Okay.
Right. They had 2012, 2013 LeBron. 4 MVPs, headband LeBron. The best, honestly, maybe the best season of all time.
Yeah. All right, moving on to trivia. All right, I'm gonna explain the format. So the first question I asked will be worth 6 points. If y'all get it, y'all both get it, we're splitting the points. Right, so that means you get Ethan, you get 3, Jamar, you get 3. The next question will be worth 4 if y'all don't get the first one, or I guess even if y'all do get the first one, they progressively get easier.
All right,
I guess kind of. And then, the last question will be worth 2. So and if y'all both get it, you split. But if one of y'all gets, y'all get all the points. Gotcha. You see what I'm saying? And then next pod, one of y'all will take the reins, and y'all find the questions. And then me and Jamari will go, or me and Ethan will go. Y'all got it?
Got you.
All right, bet.
Man, you better not be some 60s BS.
Oh, God.
I'll talk about doozy.
All right. First question. Probably the easiest question.
Wait,
I'll start with the hard.
I got a question. Are you going to both give us a chance?
Yeah, both y'all get a chance. But you can't guess. So we'll alternate. So Jamar, you go first the first time, then Ethan, and then we'll alternate. Okay.
Word.
Yeah.
All right. Who has committed the most fouls ever in a single season?
Committed the most fouls ever.
I'm gonna set a timer. Not a timer, but I'll do 30 seconds.
I think I know what my answer is.
Okay, you know your answer?
of all time.
Yeah,
it's just in a single season.
Yeah,
it got to be a big man. I'm gonna go with Rudy.
okay, that was a good idea, but Ethan,
I'm gonna go with Ben Wallace.
no, the answer's Daryl Dawkins in 1982.
I was against Daryl Dawkins. I just wasn't.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have thought, All right, who has the lowest field goal percentage? This question is for 4 points. Who has the lowest field goal percentage this season?
Lowest field goal percentage this season? Like out of all players, is like
I'll give you a hint.
threshold?
Well, never mind.
Is there like a threshold? Like there's been a lot of
No,
players.
but
who
yeah,
won
it's
this
not.
season.
Yes. It's not like it's not like zero, guys. I'm not trolling.
Like it's not like a 10-day hardship player.
No.
Okay. Lowest field goal percentage this season.
I'll give you a hint. It's a guard. It's not a big.
Yeah, I figured it was a guard.
And we kind of already talked about them today.
I need some thinking.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Oh,
don't
he go first? Don't he go first?
Yeah, I go first.
Yeah, Ethan.
Rondo.
Great guess.
That's Rondo?
No.
Gosh.
Guard. Lowest field goal percentage. I feel like I know who it is. Like it's
You
right
do.
there. It's right there.
It's not what you're thinking though, but yeah.
Guard. Lowest field goal percentage.
Your time has come to an end, bro. Come on.
Well, how much time do I have?
Just come on.
I'll give you 10 more seconds.
Gosh, I really thought it was gonna be Rondo.
I'ma just guess. I'm gonna say fucking Denzel Valentine.
Nah, Ethan, I said good guess because Ricky Rubio.
Oh wow.
It's actually Ricky Rubio?
Yes, 36 or I think it was 30, 36.8.
Damn.
I know.
I wasn't even thinking about Ricky, bro.
I did not know he was shooting that bad this season.
It's bad.
It's 36.3. Jeez.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah.
He's still
all right, with the next one.
This question is for 2 points.
All right.
I feel like most people would know this. Who has attempted the most free throws all time?
Free throws all time.
Yeah, I go first, fuck Nick. Hey, man, Nick. Attempted the most free throws of all time.
Think about people that played a while.
I'm gonna go with Kareem.
Good guess, but no. Ethan, could you steal the 2 points?
Yeah, hold up.
Or both of y'all gotta finish with 0.
Free throws all time.
Person played a long time.
You said made or shot?
Attempted.
Okay.
It's not a guard. It's a big. It's almost common knowledge.
Oh my god! Yeah, let me go again.
No.
If he get this wrong, let me go again, bro.
If Ethan doesn't get it, I'll let you go again. I'm not gonna let anybody finish with.
Oh my god! I know who it is too.
All right, Ethan, you gotta
Is it Shaq?
No.
Who is it?
It's
I thought you about to say it.
It's Hakeem.
No,
it's a Wilt.
Bro, y'all are striking out.
It's not Wilt.
I was actually gonna say Shaq to that nigga.
I knew you were gonna say Shaq.
Who is
it's
it?
Not Wilt.
No, keep guessing. I'm not gonna let y'all finish with, but
Your
y'all
turn,
keep alternating.
It's not Wilt.
No.
All right, so it's not Wilt. Then and it's a big man.
What?
How many big men do we?
Bro,
like,
this person played a really long time.
Can I go
Past their prime? They played for a different team.
What the fuck?
Past their prime, they played for a different team.
Can I say?
Oh, I know who it is.
Can I say? What's his name? The nigga that played for the Spurs. You know,
David Robinson?
Yeah, David Robinson.
No, Ethan.
Was it Karl Malone?
Yes. 2 points.
Man,
I didn't even want to guess him. I was thinking about him at
Karl Malone,
first,
he's
but I
like-
just don't like him.
Oh yeah, I won't think about
Yeah.
Karl either.
He has 13,000 free throws.
I realized it was him because he's second all time in points.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
nigga did go to the Lakers. That nigga weird ass.
I'm gonna lie, we don't know anything about the old NBA, bro.
All right, let me ask y'all something. Let me ask.
So I win.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works. I won.
Oh, I thought it was
won.
over. I thought Ethan won.
Yeah, but you get your chance next time, Bucko.
Right.
So I get I know he has to ask next time. I stay on.
Yeah. So Ethan won. He stays
And
on.
I knew because I was thinking Shaq at first because I was like, he was always down low getting hacked, and 2, people would just foul him sometimes just turn to shoot. But Karl Malone makes sense.
Y'all had good guesses.
And then I thought Wilt, because I knew back in the day Wilt was shooting like 20-something a game, so I was
I don't know. Y'all had good guesses.
Karl Malone played a long time.
Yeah, but let's wrap the whole thing up, guys.
About ready for this outro, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Hope y'all boys enjoyed.
Yeah, I want to say this is first episode. I don't know what the word inaugural, something like that. The inaugural episode, something like that. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I know what I'm trying to say. I feel like it went pretty good. It was pretty smooth. We have some stuff to work on, but that'll come by time. We have fun too. That's the most important thing.
We're gonna figure out the schedule.
We're gonna get a schedule for y'all. Get 3-4 podcasts a week, hopefully. And this has been a whole year, almost 2 years in the making. So
we thought about this shit in the bubble.
we've been planning this for a long time. So really hope y'all enjoy.
14.
We're gonna be on TikTok, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, pretty much all audio platforms.
Everything.
We're gonna be
Pandora, fuck nigga.
Yeah, we're gonna be on everything. All audio platforms, all video platforms.
Audio Mac, nigga.
God.
No, screw Audio Mac. No.
Mac
But,
and Via. Yeah.
all right. That's where we end. But just make sure run everything up. We have an IG too. Follow the IG, all the socials, TikTok, YouTube. Yeah, man, we're gonna keep pumping these out. Hope you all enjoyed. End of the day, we're just having fun, and that's what it's about. So, anything else y'all want to say before we wrap this up?
I would say follow our Instagram at the Trey Ball Podcast. Make sure y'all put that in there. Follow my man RJ. If you see, he next to me, and down below is that nigga Ethan. Follow him at Geethers.
Bro, not on our Instagram. Smooth.
You forget I'm the one posting this, and you're down below my screen.
It don't even matter.
Smooth below us.
I hope. Hey, and share this to everybody that love basketball.
Share this.
Yeah.
Just a couple guys having fun, man.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
y'all. It's been the Trey Ball Podcast episode 1. We're gonna see y'all next time. Peace.
See you.